Hey guys, I'm back. In this video, I'm going to do something really different. I'm going to tell you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I have mine right here. And first of all, I'm just going to show you that I can actually solve this thing. This is the easiest method out there. It's the easiest I could find. It's the easiest to learn. It's not complicated at all. Together, okay, I will show you the way. So I hope you're ready with your cube. You can get these at almost any toy store or like gadget store. And let's get started and solve this thing. Okay, it's scrambled and now let's solve it. My record is actually 2.34 minutes, so I'm really pleased with that because the first time I did it, it took me 36 minutes. So it's definitely an improvement. Let's see how I do this time. Okay, let's find the yellow side and let's go. Three, 4, and 5. And it's done. So now that you've seen me solve this thing, let's get into how to actually do it. So here's the cube. And the first thing you gotta do is to get to know your cube. If you take a look at the cube, you can clearly see that the sides have different colors. And the thing about this is that these middle pieces, they don't move. So they will always be in that exact spot. So if I change this like that, you still know that this is the blue side and that this will always be the blue side because the middle piece is blue. So now let's get it back to the original state. So this cube has different pieces. These ones are called edge pieces and these ones are called corner pieces. And they twist to the side, they go up and down, and yeah, that's the cube. So on to how to solve this thing. The first thing you want to do is to turn it around, get the yellow side up. And I know for a fact that if you're already a cuber, you're probably gonna hate me for not using the right terms, but I just want to make this as simple as possible, and the algorithm and the strange words just messed it up for me when I tried to learn. So this is simply what works for me. I'm sorry if I'm not using the right terms, but I'm just trying to help you guys, okay? The first thing you want to learn is the right algorithm or the right turn or twist, or I don't even know. It has many names. I'm just calling it the right. Do the right, okay? And then it's the left algorithm. I'll just say do the left. So it's really simple. And you really just need to follow my instructions and you will be able to solve the cube. So when I say do the right, this is what I mean. First, you bring this piece up, the right side up, then you turn it away, the upper side, you turn it away, then you take the right side, bring it down, and you bring the upper side back. And that's the right. So the left is the exact same thing. Up, away, down, back. But the thing you need to learn is the way to use these algorithms in the right way, in the right time. And also sometimes you need to adjust the cube before you do the algorithms, or it won't work. So I will try to teach you everything you need to know, and we'll solve this thing together. So first you want to find the yellow side. You want to keep this side up, and I will explain why. So the first thing you want to do is to bring the white edge pieces, like this piece, this is a white edge piece, you want to bring these up, and they are going to form a cross around this yellow middle piece. Let's see if we can do that. This one was easy. This piece is right there, so you just bring it up, and then that's done. So then we have this piece, and if you do this, it gets on the wrong side. You want it to be right there. So what you want to do is to turn the top layer twice, so you have somewhere to put it, and then you just flip it like that. So let's find the last piece. This one is easy too. It's down right there, but I don't want it to be right there because if I turn it now, this one would just end up there. So what you want to do is to turn the top layer and then twist it up, and the cross is done. It's really simple, you just need to practice, and you'll be able to do it pretty quickly. So the reason I did this layer instead of making the white cross that most people do is because when you do it this way, you can make these pieces line up, and it makes it really simple to actually get started with the second layer. So now I line these edge pieces up with the correct middle piece, and then I flip it down. So the white edge piece gets down to the white side. So this is a white and blue edge piece. So you want to find the blue middle piece. So just turn it till you find it. And wow, this side had many blue pieces. That's good. Okay, let's just turn that around so the white ends up on the bottom. And then get to the next piece. This one is white and orange. Let's just match that up. Turn it. And this one is green. Match it up and turn it. So now what we get is a white cross on the bottom, but we also get all of these matching. So then what you want to do is to bring all of these white corner pieces down. And to bring this down, we just do the right until it's down. So let me show you. I'm doing this really slowly so you can just see what's actually happening. And there we go. It's down. So then we'll turn this piece. It's green and orange and white. And the key to this is to keep the side that you're actually solving down. So I'm still keeping the yellow side up. Green, white, and orange. Ugh. This one is so stiff, like, yeah, it's down. And then we got the red, green, and white. Red, green, white. So we do the same thing to bring it down. And now the white side is solved. Now the first layer, as you can see, is solved. So the next step is to fix the second layer, because as you can see, it's not solved. So what we do is we take one of the edge pieces, like this one. This one is orange and green. So what we do is we match this one up with the orange side. And then we see where we want it to go. So this one is green and orange. This one is either supposed to go here or here. Let's see. This side is blue and orange. So obviously not. This side is green and orange. So we want this piece to go to the left. So here's the part that you need to remember. If you want this edge piece to go to the left, you need to first twist the top layer to the right. Do the opposite of what you think you're supposed to do. So we're twisting it to the right, and then we do the left one time, and then we twist the cube to the left. Then we do the right one time, and now the edge piece is where it's supposed to be. It's actually really simple, you just need to remember the steps. Okay, so let's do this piece. This piece needs to go to the right. Red, blue. Red, blue. So what we do when we want to bring it to the right is we first twist the top layer to the left. First we do the right, then we twist the cube to the right, and we do the left. And now the edge piece is in its correct place. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. This one, green and red goes right there. So we twist it to the left, then we do the right once, we do the left once. If you just happen to only have pieces with yellow on them, you just need to change the pieces. So you just do the right or the left, doesn't really matter, just so you can get the right color up here. But I don't have that problem right now, so I'm just gonna... This piece is blue and orange, it goes there. So bring it to the right and then do the left once, and do the right once. And now the second layer is solved. So now we move on to the last layer, the top one. This one is by far the hardest. So when you get to this layer, you might have different formations of the yellow. When you get this heart shape, as I call it, because it looks like a heart, you turn it to the left. So what you want to do now is to bring this piece to the right. So the white side is up like that. And then what you want to do is to do the right as many times as you need. So when I do the right one time, I end up with a straight line like that. And when I do the right one more time, I end up with this. So now we just need to turn this back. So we turn it to the left. So this side is still white. And now we're left with this cross and apparently 2 yellow pieces. So this is great. This was perfect. So when you get the yellow cross like this, you might actually have to do, like, I wish I could show you, but sometimes you end up with a, just like the yellow middle piece. And then you have to do this step multiple times. Okay, so what you want to do is to match these corners up with the right spots. So this one is red and blue. Let's bring it to the right spot. Okay, red and blue. This one is blue and orange, so it's in the right spot. This one is red and green. So this one is not in the right spot. So then obviously this one is neither. So what you want to do is to take the side that has the right matches. If none of the corners match, you just do this step twice. But usually you will have 2 of the corners matching and 2 of the corners not matching. So you take them to the side where they're supposed to be, you keep them to the left. And then what you want to do is you want to do the rights 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And now you want to turn the cube to the right side and you want to do the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now let's see if they match up. Green and red, yes. Green and orange, yes. Orange and blue, yes. And red and blue. Perfect. So now we want to flip these corner pieces. Usually you'll have to flip these corner pieces too, but I guess I was lucky. It's different every time. So you might have to do that step one more time if these don't match, but I was lucky. So now what you want to do is to turn this cube around. You want to have the white side facing up. And then what you want to do is to find the pieces that you need to flip, keep them in the right corner like this, and then you do the right until the yellow side is turned down. It's down. So now to get this piece, you don't flip it like this because then you'll mess everything up. You keep the same side towards you. My side is the red. And then you flip the bottom layer. This side. Okay, so then you just do the right again until it's done. And now the cube is almost done. Now you just need to find the right spots. The right spots is where the corner parts match the side. And then if you have one solved side, I saw the blue one, this one is solved. If none of the sides are solved, this doesn't matter. But if you have one side that is completely solved, you just keep the side towards you. So now what you want to do, and this is important to remember, you want to flip the cube around. You need to keep the yellow side up. I have messed this up so many times, I forget this step always. So, yellow side up, remember that. And then what you want to do is to do the right once, do the left once. So you make this T right there, and then you do the right 5 times and then the left 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to see if you did this correctly, you will have matching pieces like this. So then you do the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And since I'm apparently very lucky today, all these sides are solved. Sometimes though, you may need to do this multiple times. But it's solved! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you learned something. And if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe because you might actually like more of my content. Who knows? I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!